Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Past Live Kenya. I'm your ninja Rest, Karina Curls, and on today's show, let's talk sex. I'm joined by the one and only Valentine Joroge. Why are you smiling? Welcome to our show.
So you said one and only.
Cindy.
Okay, yes, let's talk about sex.
Yes, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good.
Umechangamka sana. Anyway, guys, if you want to know why she's so joyous, it's because today we are talking about size. And earlier on, I had asked you a few questions on can size kill? And let me go through some of the comments that you guys came up with. So there's a guy called Ouro Brian, alikuwa anasema let women talk. Mogaka Oscar, you said no, kaa kichwa ya mtoto haiui. What about hiyo kalamu?
Aye. Okay.
Okay. Mgaza adi tallest akasema ai hiyo si silaha, the only thing it can kill is stress too. So guys, really wanted to know, rather we're talking about does size really matter?
I like the guy who said let the women talk.
Cindy,
We're the ones who know. We're the ones who know what does a man know about another man's penis. It's us who know.
by the way,
Yes.
what do you think? Does it matter?
Size matters.
For real?
It does. Size matters. There are some women who are like, if you don't have 7 inches, don't talk to me. There are some women who are like, no, I like a small, manageable something. It matters. Different people, different preferences. Just like some women date short guys, some women date tall men. I met a woman the other day who told me she can't date a man who is bigger than her. She's about my size, but she was saying she likes like short, slight
Slender.
body, slender, yes.
Wow.
Which I found very interesting. I was like, what?
Maybe
And then
the guys with
we're
the
a bunch of
longest.
chicks, and I was saying, we're all saying how we like tall. You know, a guy who can buy you if the building is on fire is like, whoa, 20, you know?
Yeah.
She was like, no, she likes small guys.
Eish,
So
okay.
everyone has a preference. Size matters.
So guys, listen to this. Nduta anasema any mjulus is capable of murder. Mo says anasema it can't kill but can make one vomit. I see what you done there.
Aye.
Oscar said, is there any case reported that a lady was killed by it? Yes.
Yes, there are violent cases of rapists and that kind of thing. And if you rape a child, yes. So maybe not a lady, but a child, yes.
Yeah, and there's this, I think, member of parliament who was actually wanted to divorce the husband because he demanded sex all the time. And it was a bit bigger for her.
I don't remember this. What?
Yes, and when then
We have to Google this story.
it is. So Becca Mekola akasema no, in fact the bigger the better. Atito, I can see you. Tabu inasema of course not. Kama mtu anapita mjulusi ikiwa bigger and thicker the better. So let me see someone else who has a contrary opinion.
I like that person said thicker. For a lot of women, thickness, the girth matters more than the actual length. Most women say they prefer you don't want a kalong like a pencil. A lot of women are like stuck here, a pencil long and thin. You want something thick.
Something fuller.
Yes.
All right. So acha nisome comments zenu za mwisho and then we find out if you have a small D, what do you do? Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
Also,
we
what
can't
is a
all
small
date.
D?
Exactly. What is it? So Eva anasema for who has just tested only one since my last 7 years. Where will I comment, please? Oh, you're asking me if you can comment because you've only tested one. Oh, sorry.
She's already commented.
Joining us, obviously a big dick can cause damage. I can spoil your womb, and that's why men with big dicks have been put a ring on a maximum point of wind damage.
He wishes.
By
He
the way,
wishes. Women give birth. So what are you thinking? That you can spoil my womb? Have you seen babies are 3 kilos, 4 kilos?
they can't, like, seriously.
How big do you think your penis is?
And what of the ring that they put
What
to
like?
control the length?
Wait, we can come back to that later about sex toys that you can use. But I really wanted to make a point. The penis does not touch the uterus at all, ever, ever.
And why do people feel
The
pain?
only time you can actually reach a uterus is during labor when the cervix opens and retracts, and then now the doctor can even see the uterus. Otherwise, it's inside, and there's a cervix between the vagina and the uterus here. There's a cervix, and you can't even fit a toothpick through the cervix.
What?
So calm down with that mess. That, yo, my dick is so big, I was in the womb. No, you weren't.
Oh my
You
God.
weren't.
And what really causes the pain though?
If you hit the cervix, then you can cause pain. If a woman is not lubricated, then it's dry, the friction is too much, then you cause pain. But it's not at your
Because the
uterus.
dick is big.
No.
Okay. All right. So let me
Even
go
a
to my
small
love.
penis can cause pain.
Oh, sorry. Now I'm on our live commenters. So guys, when you're not live, send some comments zenu tulieni. Socks tatu nasema long, thick, stiff, till you drop. Okay, Fortune nasema fill me up right tight. Hey, I see what you did there. Mwana Mrimu nasema Pastor Kinoti, come and hear breaking news. Why are you tagging a pastor? Even then they have sex. So anyway, let's talk. Tabi unacheka tu. Lenti na kuona. Jora nasema majuu kuna mjamaa alifungwa kwa dick size.
I don't know about
Alifungwa
that.
kwa dick size. Alifungwa wapi jela ama what up? Okay, 14 Obina asema the cervix is a part of the uterus. Its mouth actually, you didn't finish the sentence. Lucy nasema ya mtoi vagina who enlarge naturally then inashikana. Kuna zile big zaidi, so they're trying to comment on that.
That's what? That a vagina is what?
Expandable.
It is, yes.
Alingima asema
A vagina expands when a woman is aroused. So a vagina is actually, it's like a balloon. Like now me and you, nobody's sexually aroused. Everything is flat like this. You start to get sexually aroused and then the vagina lubricates and it opens like that. So it's actually more open at the top than it is at the bottom. And it goes from like 4, so it also stretches. It doesn't just open, it also stretches. So it's from like 4 inches and it can go up to like 6, 7, 9 inches for the men with like 9 inches. A vagina is very flexible.
what?
Yes.
So what about this thing,
That's
guys?
why foreplay is important. So the vagina opens and lubricates. If you have sex prematurely, like intercourse prematurely, then you're in pain. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very simple. Our body is very simple. Kiss your woman, touch your woman, and
What
then
of this
turn her
thing
on.
Guy says at women are mutaro.
What do you mean? At Yamtaro, like what? It's always there, like this. It's open. You can
Yeah.
just dip in and out when you feel like that.
Is
Is
it-
not true.
Okay.
We're not designed that way. Otherwise, things would be falling out. When you wear a tampon, it doesn't fall out.
True.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
And the
there's
same
nothing like
vagina that
Mutaro?
holds a tampon is the same vagina that can hold a 6-inch, 7-inch penis. Yes.
Haya guys, so mmejua leo hakuna mtaro because you said we machali unasemanga ati madem kuna madem wa mtaro all that.
They mean, oh, like a woman is loose.
Yeah.
So you haven't been doing your Kegels, because unlike a penis, men think, a lot of men have asked me this, can I go to the gym? Can I do penis exercises to expand the size of my dick? No, you can't. Your penis is not a muscle. It's made of erectile tissue. It does not, what you have is what you have. For women though, because our vagina is surrounded by muscle, if you work that muscle, then you can make it tighter. And you actually have to, so that you can push out a baby, so that you can have sex later, so that you can enjoy sex even more. So yeah, our vagina is surrounded by muscle. It's surrounded by muscle.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
So let's keep the agenda. The size really matters. So some comments zenu. Noel Hatchon, I can see commented tab nasema kuna dick oversize. Jerry was
true.
saying some vaginas are just very wide. Okay. Maybe it's your dick that's smaller. All right, now let's go to the topic. The size really matters though. And if you have a small D, how do you like compensate for your shortness?
First of all, very few people have small penises. The average, do you have a 1,000 bob note?
Not now, but you can imagine it looks like this phone.
Yes, roughly. So a 1,000 bob note is about 6 inches. That's the average length of a dick. So some penises grow like in the cold, out of a cold shower, whatever, they look like they're 2-3 inches, they look like this. And then it'll grow. So those ones we call growers. And then there are some men who have 5 inches, even when they're not aroused. So then when he gets aroused, it's just like another inch. But you see what I mean? But most penises, lengthwise, it's about 6 inches, give or take. Yes. Then now thickness varies.
Okay.
Some men have a thin, what's it called? Is it the
Shaft?
Yes, the shaft. And then the head of the penis is thicker. It looks a bit like a mushroom. It's like kind of thin like this. The penis is big. Or it can be like a thick penis and then the head is slightly smaller. I mean, there are different types of penises, yes.
Okay.
But a small dick, medically, I think you're talking 2 inches and below. That's
Oh,
medically
those ones that can satisfy a woman.
That's 2 inches like this.
2
That is
inches.
medically a small penis. Very few people have that. It's a very small percentage of the population. Most women will screw 30 guys, die, and never see that penis. Like, just, it's okay.
What are those penises that are, okay, they're not small, but they're too thin for them to even satisfy you?
Then now, as a woman, if that's the guy you've committed to, you do your Kegel exercises. So you make sure you've got complete control of your vagina. If you get on top of the guy on your way up, like if you're riding the guy on your way up, you flex your vaginal muscles, then you loose them on your way down. So then that way you guys enjoy more friction, both of you. Doggy style is a good position. Missionary, not so much, unless you're very flexible as a woman and you can put your knees on your shoulders.
Oh, wow. Okay. We are getting the tips.
Yes. So women, increase your flexibility, please. It's good for your sex life. Men as well. I think everyone should, yes, increase their flexibility.
Okay. So now I can see 570 people watching. Hey, you guys love this topic.
Hey!
So, as I say, we are joined by Valentine Njoroge, who will be taking us through this discussion on size. So, if you have any comment, if you have any question, please feel free to ask her. Eric, you're saying some are very big, huge, but not elastic, can hold 2 or 3 dicks at once. Oh, wow.
Someone's been watching a lot of porn.
Exactly. Lingima anasema hakuna mtaro, chick ni cock zao. So this is all, okay, she's blaming it on the men. Jack, you're saying a big dick is 12 inches. What?
Again, those are very rare. Those are very rare situations. Yes, it's like they are very small. They're outliers on a graph of penis size. They have outliers.
Hey, okay. Manuel asema, which school did she go to learn all this? I can't even.
Imagine it was all in your biology book. You just weren't paying attention.
All right. Douglas asema, what is satisfaction in sex? Are we gonna handle that? Mwasi unasema yangu iko na muscles. Okay. Haya basi. So
you think you have a different penis from everyone else.
All right.
He has muscles.
He has muscles. So
do some push-ups, do some press-ups. Let's see.
So tumesema, like, if you have like a small dick, you can be able to compensate with the positions. So besides the positions, what else? I've explained to you what happens with the vagina. Make sure your partner has an orgasm before you even start intercourse, especially because if you have a smaller penis, you probably won't hit the G-spot, right? Yeah.
So you mentioned cunnilingus earlier when we were prepping. So yes, go down on your woman. If you're the guy with a small penis, you can't afford to be picky now. You just need to do some magic with your tongue. You need to be amazing with your fingers. You need to be good. Whatever your partner wants. If she wants, if she's a chick of Atio, some slow R&B, nini, candlelight, blah, 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 then be that guy. Do all that. Not to say that if you have a big penis, you shouldn't bother, because there's another issue. So you were saying does size matter?
Yeah.
Guys with big penises, even you need to really arouse your woman, because you can hurt someone. You won't destroy the womb like the guy who was saying, but if you have a bigger penis and your partner is unaroused, all that friction is very uncomfortable, and you could actually tear the vagina, which incidentally is how, STDs and whatever are spread.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's not just skin on skin contact, it's also that there are tears, and then now there's blood exchanged. So you see what I mean? Yes.
So, and for those guys who have like big penises and actually think they eat, like they don't have to do anything else, that this.
By the way, sometimes they're the worst lovers.
Yeah,
they think here I am with my 9 inches and nimefika. What? No, it's like pretty chicks. People say pretty chicks are bad in bed. She thinks that, I'm so pretty, just look at me, you'll have fun,
Yeah.
Even guys with big penises, they're like, I've arrived, I don't need to try.
Yeah.
And so they're bad at foreplay, they don't pay attention to their partners, they don't listen. Chick is saying, I want to be kissed, you're there vibing, I don't know what, just pay attention. Pay attention to your partner, do what they like.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, talking about arousing, which are the places that you think are the most erogenous that a man should touch?
You have to ask your partner.
So they're different?
Everyone is different.
Okay.
Okay, I'm assuming you're not a virgin. I'm sure you've kissed a guy. One liked you to whisper things in his ear.
Yeah.
The other one was like, what are you doing? He moved away.
Yeah.
You pay attention, right? So it's the same thing. You want to be a good lover, you have to pay attention to your partner.
Actually, there was a day my cousin told me that he had to let go a certain lady because the lady kind of inserted her fingers into his ears. So for him, it was something off. And she went
That
ahead
is disgusting. Why are you picking my earwax? You.
and inserted the finger into his
butt.
Yeah, it was butt.
Without asking.
Yeah, without asking. So, yeah, people are different.
Yes,
very
you should
true.
be dumped for inserting fingers without asking. Come on. That's not true.
So, let me ask for those guys who have huge dicks. And, okay, I've heard that guys who have like a huge dick, but they're wobbly. How do they make them stronger? A big dick. Okay, not corner or hard.
That's erectile dysfunction.
It's an erectile dysfunction.
It's erectile dysfunction.
So
that means for penis to be erect. So erectile tissue is like muscle, blood vessel, like that. So for a man to get an erection, the blood has to flow to his penis. If for some reason that blood does not get there, he can't get an erect penis. So that can happen for many reasons. If you're an older guy, it could be like heart disease. So your arteries have a problem, your blood isn't flowing properly, blood pressure issues. Viagra was actually being created as a blood pressure medication, and then they found the side effect, penises, zimesimama zote. So it became something else.
Okay.
But so there are many things. So lifestyle choices. All you guys sitting in bars, eating nyama, drinking, smoking, getting fat, kitambi imefika hapo, your dick is next. You just won't be getting up. So take care of your health. Exercise, eat better, vegetables on every plate. You want to take care of your penis? Vegetables on every plate. I can't say that enough.
Okay.
I cannot say that enough. And start running. If you haven't been hemming at some point, when you're standing upright, soon your penis will be hemming in a different way. It'll just be like, see where's it make?
Okay.
Yes.
So let me try and read your comments. Young Maragasama, don't dare insert your fingers into my ears. For him, he doesn't so like. Ken anasema, I'm not watching, but I'm in love with her. Okay. Young anasema,
Aren't you watching?
napenda wana. Oh my God, what a name. We are saying sex is not about love and love is not about sex. Well, yes. Karo is not a virgin. Alikuwa juzi na ball. I haven't said I'm a virgin, my friends. I am but
Do you have a child? I didn't know.
Yes.
Oh, okay, fine. How old is your baby?
A few months. Let's
She
not talk
could be
about
the Virgin Mary. What is your problem?
Exactly. Eric anasema la cassava hii umesahau ukitaja best of men's dishes. So Esther una comment venye tuko na more than 600 viewers. Okay, tuko 683. Thank you guys for watching. Inaka nyi mnapenda sex. Anyway, if you have any question that you'd like to ask, feel free. I can even ask anonymously that you're asking about it.
Can I say, because I gave some positions for the guy with the smaller penis. If you're the guy with the bigger penis, there are some positions that will not be amazing for your partner, like doggy style.
What?
Yes, come on.
I thought doggy is kind of controllable.
For the guy, not for you as a woman. So unless it's doggy style and the woman is in charge, like the guy is just standing there and the woman is the one who's deciding how to move and what to do, then yes. But otherwise, if you want to be in charge as the guy and you've got this huge penis, then no, missionary is a better bet for you. Let her get on top, like you're saying, so she can be, in charge and she can control it. Positions where you're standing up, but you see, standing up, unless you're super buff, you can hold both of you up for quite some time. Typically, it's not a position where people actually have orgasms.
Yeah.
So yeah, just be cognizant of that. If you're in too deep, then your partner will complain.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's kind of the opposite. If you have a smaller penis, you want all the positions. So doggy style is for you if you have a smaller penis. Yes.
I see.
Yes.
So we've spoken about orgasm. So does a dick really have to get you there?
For a lot of, so for a woman to have an orgasm, straight up, you have to play with her clitoris.
Only?
You have to. Whether you do it during intercourse, whether you do it before intercourse, but an orgasm just like most men, you have an orgasm from someone stimulating your penis. So the clitoris for a woman is the equivalent. So you have to.
Okay.
They are made of the same exact tissue, the same erectile tissue, everything. You have to. So lick it, kiss it, touch it, whatever.
So I've
Yes.
seen this meme where men says they can't find the clit because it's somewhere inside. How do they find it?
What do you mean somewhere inside?
You not seen this meme of they place meat together and they're like when a woman tells you to find the clit.
Men are so lazy. A clitoris is very easy to find. If you look at a woman, if her legs are here and this is like the vulva, the clitoris is here. It looks like a guy in a boat. That's the easiest way to remember. It looks like a guy in a boat.
A guy in a boat.
Yes.
So what's the best thing to do with it? You just rub
Ask the woman. Some women like others are like, touch it lightly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then women, our bodies change, right? Different times of the month, you want a different kind of stimulation. Like right after your period, it's typically harder to turn on a woman than just before. No, wait. No, it's the other way around. After your period, it's your green week. Yes, you're more likely, it's easier to turn you on. Just before your period, it's harder to turn you on. So you need more of an effort. So foreplay takes a little bit longer. You need to hear more sweet nothings. That's when you should buy us chocolate and flowers and all those things, right? And then right after a woman's period, as she's going towards ovulation, she's probably turned on from one text.
Wow.
Come on.
Interesting.
Yes.
So guys, hamna maswali. So Majesty inasema Matilda Mrageva earphones. There's someone who says ako kwa ofisi. Felly Jones asema a guy in a boat. I am learning. So Chep Chikecho asema sex is sweet, sex doesn't matter. Reno you're saying unatupenda sana asanti. Ali asema tukonia tufanye practicals. My friend, just imagine. So Ksatu asema for women orgasm.
Take notes. When you get home, you can do the practicals.
Yes. Ellie Johnson asema following you. Ukikaa sana for long without sex, does it cause problems? Ukikaa long bila sex, does it cause
you'll
problems?
Be fine. The whole Catholic Church is not having sex. They're fine. You'll be all right. Look at the Pope. He's all right.
Moiso Motisha asema this is an amazing motion. Are you against or are you for it? Patrick unasema, okay, naongeza what you say, doggy style is for guys with toothpicks. Okay.
Really? That's what you've taken from what I said.
So Larry unasema doggy style is the best. Tex unasema mimi nimeokoka. Okay, my friend. Jeff unasema unatuona.
Even saved people have sex. What is your point?
Damaris unasema this is a very nice conversation.
Thank you.
So we are on then to the sex positions, to sifanya to feel insecure about their bodies and all that, yeah? So here you have a small dick, I'm an average, and kind of well endowed dick.
A boom tough.
Yes.
Okay.
Which are other positions besides now doggy and missionary that you can do?
There are only like 4 basic positions, like guy on top, woman on top, doggy style. What else is there? You can stand up, I guess. Like
yes, there's wheelbarrow.
Yeah, but those are just variations. Like wheelbarrow is it's like rear entry, woman or you get what I mean? And then now we do some variations. Of what? If the penis is large?
If the penis is large, average, and small.
If the penis is small, yeah, okay, we've said doggy style. They're not
doggy style is easy, and
there are not that many positions. That's what I'm saying. And then
Okay.
you'll find a variation in it that really works for you and for your partner. Also, you haven't found how sometimes you're feeling one position, then after like 6 months, you're like,
you're not interested in it.
yeah, it doesn't jazz you anymore. You want to try something new. So keep trying new things and new variations. Yes.
So there's something that you mentioned I didn't know, that for a woman to enjoy more, regardless of the size, they have to kind of...
Yes, Kyle. You're giggling. I knew you were going to giggle. I told you.
I'm trying to explain this. Okay, they kind of have to do this to their vagina.
When I was saying that you need to tighten your vaginal muscles.
How do you go about it in such a way that you kind of...
Oh, wow, I was explaining this to my brother
no,
yesterday.
it's because sometime back we were told if you do a lot of the Kegels when you're having sex, you kind of loosen the vaginal muscles.
That is not possible. That's like saying if you go to the gym, your muscle will become weaker. Unless you create some kind of injury, that's not... No. What you shouldn't do, and this is what I was correcting somebody yesterday. So when you go to pee, and then you stop the flow of urine. That's the muscles you use then. Those are the muscles that you exercise with the Kegel exercises. And men need to do Kegels, by the way. These are not just for women.
How do men do Kegels?
The same thing. You go to the toilet in the middle of peeing, you stop the flow of pee. You will feel, you'll actually see, because men can see, you'll see your balls lift. They will actually lift. Unlike women where you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So stop the flow of urine. So now that you've identified the muscle, continue peeing, and don't do this again. Like once you know what the muscle is, you don't have to keep doing that. You don't pee and stop, because you don't want urine left over in your bladder. That's not good.
Yeah.
Then you could be in traffic, you could be at your desk, you could be sitting right here. Flex those muscles and then hold it for, at the beginning, if you've never done a Kegel in your life, I don't think you'll be, it's like going to the gym. You start off with the 1 kilo. Today is 1 kilo. I'm at 5 kgs. My arms are killing me, my legs. But anyway, if so, you slowly build up how long you hold them and how many reps you do. But you should start, like, do a rep, hold for 1 second or 2 seconds.
What's a rep really? Like, what do? You just
flex
compress.
the muscle. Yes, you flex the muscle, and you should feel it because your PC muscles start at your tailbone. You've seen a spine.
Yes.
That tip of your spinal cord. The PC muscle starts there and then hangs in your pelvis all the way forward. So the reason it's called the pelvic floor, it sits like a hammock. So all your reproductive organs hang. So you see how if you don't exercise, it just gets loose with age.
Okay.
And then when you're 60, people start wearing adult diapers.
Yeah.
Because you can't control peeing, you can't control pooping, you can't control your pelvic floor. So it's important that everybody does their Kegels.
Okay.
So once you figured out what it is, so now you just flex and you'll feel it from your butthole to the front. Yes.
So
and for men, you can even do it in front of the mirror and see your balls lift. Then you know, hey, I'm doing it right. Then now keep doing it at work, in traffic, kila mahali. If Kenyans did Kegels, we'd have such a different country. People would be happy. And you could have an orgasm while you're doing your Kegels.
For real?
Yes, as a woman you could.
How?
Because your clitoris is not just what you see. The clitoris actually expands to the rest. Okay, you know what? It's easy if I show you a picture.
Practicals, my friend.
It's easy if I show you a picture. Okay,
So I can't see your questions. You guys are just laughing. Mwagi anasema bring Samantha for demonstration. David anasema you can't adjust nature unless you're trying to commit suicide. No.
what?
You can't adjust nature.
What do you mean you can't adjust nature?
Motiso anasema men should make the room always noisy. Mshike kiuno, kichwa mpaka achilie vitu. Vitu? Okay, I see you. Lucy anasema Martin Kuria kujia free lessons. Okay, you're tagging someone. Majesi anasema for guys, stopping that urine burns. No. Okay,
what is an STD, by the way? If your urine is burning, go to the doctor. I think you have gonorrhea.
Oh, all right. So Majesti got it.
But yes. So now how will you show this on camera?
Yes.
So okay. Let me describe it. So you see that's the tip.
You can show.
Okay. So now, how will you see this thing? So do you see the tip? It looks like an animal, that tip of the head. That's what you see in real life on a woman. But then that's the rest of the clitoris all the way inside. What you're seeing as white is the actual vagina. Huh? Ah, damn it.
Oh,
what you're seeing in white is the vagina. So the reason women get stimulated when the penis is inside is because you're actually stimulating the clitoris.
Oh.
Did you get all that?
And why is it always hard to like get
So look. So we think a clitoris is this tiny little thing at the top, but you see it stretches all the way and it actually has legs. It has like 4 legs that surround your vagina.
So guys, for those who have not understood, it kind of runs from the top and goes a bit down
and goes
to the
like
bottom.
This.
Yes.
So the vagina is here in the middle, and then these are the legs. And this is the katip that I'm saying, like the guy in the boat. Hi, touch me. Yes, that's what.
Yes, sasa hapo, there was a lady who was complaining in our group recently. Alkisema, there's a guy who rubbed it like alikuwa na rub like a sufuria. You know, men don't know how to rub it. Like alikuwa na sugua like this. So you need to tell this man how to even rub it. You know how you rub a sufuria?
Okay, like very gently. Give me your fingers. Do this. Should I look jazzed? Do more. Just like keep going until the woman actually responds. And ask. And listen. When you're having sex in silence. It's not a funeral, so you can say.
Okay.
Keep going. Yeah, ladies, encourage the guys.
To know it.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, watu mnapenda sex. 972 people are watching. Rona pia sema kwani.
Call your friends, let's hit 1,000.
Yes, it's about to get there. Mtu sema jaribu sana kama wanaume usonge hadi 5. Lucky, you're just laughing. I hope you're enjoying this. Asha na kuona. Waigo anauliza, what about the G-spot? How do you get to the G-spot?
Yani, we went from penis size, now we're doing.
Yeah, lazima watu wajue.
So I have a website. No, I'm joking. The easiest, okay, so if a woman is lying down, the easiest thing, but not everyone likes their G-spot touched. And actually this focus on the G-spot, I'll tell you where it is, but there's an over-focusing on the G-spot.
Okay.
When really what people should be looking at is stimulating the clitoris.
Yes.
Because even the G-spot is just another part of the clitoris. It's just that you access it through the vagina. That's it.
Just that.
That's it.
And what about this thing of pressing the tummy, like the lower tummy, to see whether, to make it easier for the man to hit the G-spot?
Oh, you guys, you think your whole penis is inside?
No, like
yeah.
the compressed kind of the stomach, so that G-spot digital.
Okay. So you know that black line we have on our belly buttons, and it goes all the way down. So around halfway along that line, like where your pubic hair starts, around there, inside is where your G-spot is supposed to be, theoretically. But people are different. I don't think a 6-foot-tall woman and a 5-foot-tall woman have the same proportion. So you'll have to figure it out. So the way to get it is you use your finger and then you go in and then make a come here motion like this. Yeah. Then you look for it. It should be on the top part of the vagina, not the bottom. So don't do this. Is this
upside? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
please lubricate that woman before you go fishing for this G-spot. My things are dry, and then your G-spot sometimes feels good and sometimes it doesn't. Some women after an orgasm, you're like, go away, don't touch it. Some women after an orgasm, they're like, okay, now we can touch the G-spot. Yes.
And why is it always hard for someone to get an orgasm to the G-spot? Especially with
I think you're focusing on the wrong
dick inside.
Because I think you're focusing on the wrong thing. For women, sex is not just about intercourse. It's about stimulation of the clitoris. That's it. If you want an orgasm, get friendly with your clitoris. Make sure that it is stimulated. If the guy is lazy, do it yourself.
I see you. So,
if the guy is lazy, do it yourself, seriously.
Okay. Yes. Once Jimo asema G-spot iko kwa Premier League kweli. No.
Really?
Really more you're asking.
Men are so lazy. Now you've decided it's in the Premier League. Who do you have to be to play in the Premier League?
Imagine. Mike Iguala anasema you are the best.
Thank you.
Kuru inauliza kama yeye ni Valentine Njoroge. Yes, she's Valentine Njoroge.
I changed my hair.
Masino Shland, I can see you. Elian anza G-spot iko kwa fuliza M-Pesa. Oh my gosh. Kapambi unasema we are crazy with your love in this topic. So Mwiso Mutiso, how will you know that you are satisfying your woman in bed? How will you know?
Ask her. Why are people so scared to ask their partners questions? You're there, you're naked together, you can't ask her, are you having a good time?
That's only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it feel good? You can even whisper in her ear. Come on, ask.
Innocent Gilly, Sparky anauliza nilisikia ukiguza G-spot anapupu.
Someone lied to you. I think that one just wanted to be in the comment.
Exactly.
I just wanted you to say your name. What do you?
Yeah. Abana Simon anauliza real men anafai kwenda like how many minutes? How many minutes should a real man go?
Okay. Why a real man? You know, I mean, there's some fake men who go for hours. Like, what is the point here of being real? A again, it depends on your partner. Some people like to have sex for a long time. Some people don't. You've never choked during sex. You're like, yo, dude, masa.
And then you touch them both so that they come quickly.
That doesn't always work, but okay. It could do the opposite. If you pull a man's balls, actually, for guys who come too quickly, if you form a ring like over his balls and you just tug like that, it will actually delay the orgasms.
Oh, you need to know that.
So
Hey.
if you want a guy to last for long, that's what you do. But if you're tired, don't do that.
So, okay, if you want him to delay, Ati?
So the balls, you hold the top of the balls like this, and then you just ting, you pull. Kidogo too, don't yank.
Oh, it's not painful.
Just a bit. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right.
And then you won't come quickly.
Hey, now.
But now that's the guy who at least lasts 30 seconds. This one's of nimefika. Like, there's nothing much you can do there. Yes.
Tajiri ya moyo unasema people love udaku sana. Almost 1K in less than 30 minutes.
But usually, how many people are watching? Where's my water? Usually, how many people are watching?
And it's a bit topic. That's why we told you. This is one of the most watched shows about happenanga such topics.
Oh.
You get? Yeah. So Mariam was some nice topic. So guys, I'm trying to get your comments and opinions and of course your questions to Valentine's Joroge. Steven Monjola sema what matters in sex is how skilled or your mjulu's size. Unaweza kuwa na kubwa lakini hausaidii, but toothpick inafanya dem afurahie. Yeah, true.
That's true.
Kwani nasema anakuwa okay, sija understand yo. Wycliffe nasema is lacking pussy healthy? Not mention my name, sorry, I mentioned your name.
That is what? Healthy?
Is lacking pussy healthy? Like in kama amekaa sana and he's a guy.
Oh, see, I told you the Pope is fine. You're okay.
Should he masturbate though?
I'm not against masturbation. Some people are. I think it's I don't know. I think everyone touches themselves. I think it's weird if... What do you mean? Like,
No, I don't really mind it because at the end of the day, you need to understand yourself for you to be able to show someone.
yes.
Yeah. Yes, even dude actually wank. They don't see any problem. Why should they have a problem with ladies?
But some people have a guilt issue with masturbation, like or like if you can't get sex, so that's why you're masturbating, or if you're watching porn to the point where you're missing class, you're missing work, then yeah, you have a problem. If you're watching so much porn, you know, that kind of thing, like it's almost because it could be an addiction, or also if it in any way impacts your sex life, like you can't. Like we've watched these movies where the guy, like he's not jazzed by sex with a real woman, he just wants his porn.
Yeah.
Yes, because sex is about making sure your partner is also having a good time. Masturbation is just about you having a good time. So one can impair the other. But I think with a healthy dose of it is okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So Frank Higgs anajiulizia, does a curved dick satisfy?
Yes.
What do you mean
That sounds
curved
too
dick?
enthusiastic.
Okay, what do you mean a curved dick?
Well, it shouldn't be a U, but it's, you know, like a curved...
There are dicks like that.
There are very few straight penises, let's be honest. Most men, if you stand up straight, your dick is not pointing straight out like a ruler. It's either curved up or maybe it's curved a little down. Yes, it could be curved a little to the left, a little to the right. Even when they are pimaing you for a suit, someone will ask you, do you dress this way or this way?
Oh, okay. So that's why it comes in. And actually, I was talking of that. I remember seeing in a group that the Maasais, there's a way that they are kind of circumcised in such a way that they leave a bit of skin.
Yes.
So the woman gets satisfied. Does it even work?
I think it works.
It does.
Actually, I don't know. There are not very many Maasais. What's going on? What's going on? If it really worked, there'd be many.
Hey guys, tell me, is it true that...
I was once being tuned by a Chinese guy, and I looked at him, I was like, you guys, you have some... He was like, say what you want. They are functional. And there are a billion Chinese people, so it's hard to say. Like, it's hard to argue with that.
True.
So in Kikuyu culture, what they used to do is cut out... Like the foreskin, they'd cut a little bit and then they'd roll the rest of it up. So, like when you see a penis, it's like it would have two heads, like two bumps. So supposedly that was good for women. I don't know. I've never had sex with a man with a guati, so I don't know. But so I would imagine for Maasais, because it's a similar thing, though theirs hangs. So I don't know.
We're not sure.
Has anyone had sex with a Maasai man with these things? You just tell us. How
Yes.
does it go? How does it go? 1,000 of you, surely. No one has screwed a Maasai.
So Lucy Wange anasema yes.
No one in Narok has Wi-Fi. Sijui.
Yes, we need to know that. Lucy Wange anasema yes, curved are the best. Hata huhitaji romance. So this is from Lucy. Abba anasema really men anafaa kwenda like how many minutes? Okay, you're asking the same question someone else asked. Rukingi Wanjoi anasema why do Tanzanians call coming kukojoa? Like babe, umekojoa? Okay, that's what you guys do. Jamaa anasema try to pull my balls and that will be the last time we ever think of doing such a thing again.
So you might not know.
Mike anasema you're enjoying the show from UK. Asante sana.
Oh,
so
hi.
let me see whether there's a guy from or someone who's actually screwed a Maasai.
Yes.
So Nyeri anasema Nyeribo anasema can I get a class? You are here. Welcome to the show. Tanya anasema the skin below penis does really help Calais have. Does really help Calais have. So even Calais have the same thing and this okay. He's saying that it helps.
He is saying.
Yes.
Call your wife.
So
Tell her
kuna
to talk
Calais
to
na
us.
kuna Masai. Okay, I didn't know. Nasa tumejua. John anasema niko na ngwate mimi. So does it satisfy your woman? We need to know that. Rukingi wana support na kwa watu wanajua hizo stories zote. Haya, okay, I see.
So where are the women? Can you text your girlfriend and tell her to talk to us?
Yes.
They don't want her to know what they are doing.
So acha tuende kwa how to now get yourself satisfied. So beside, okay, me I'm really totally interested. There's really shaking your behind and all that, doing the Kegels. What other things can you do to get satisfaction in bed?
As a woman,
Yes.
I feel like those are things we do. Like now you mentioned shaking. We're supposed to be twerking and shaking our butts and whatever.
You know, I assume if you're talking in a club, it kind of shows how you're capable in bed.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Some people are okay doing that in a club when it's dark, sijui nini, but in a sexual situation, they become starfish. You know how the starfish is like this.
But they're supposed now to take all those lessons to bed, yeah?
But this is my thing with sexuality. It's not a performance. You're going to be having sex for 50, 60 years, you know? So don't get so caught up in sijui I must be dancing, I must be moving any which way. Like just do what feels most natural to you. And sometimes you want to dance and you want to do all those things, but other times you don't. Yes. Other times you've had a rough day. You're like, you just hit it for 5 minutes. Let me sleep. Let me do nothing. Like you do all the work, you know?
Yes.
Which is the point of being like in a relationship or whatever, is that you can be that free with each other. Some days the guy is tired. He's like, you just get on top and just...
Just do it.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get too caught up in all that. But yes, Kegels everybody should be doing. I can't say this enough. Eat salad. Can we all just eat vegetables?
They really help. Down there.
Yes.
What about this thing nimesikia sijui when you eat cabbages, they kind of make you watery down there. Is it true?
Those stories
of
Kikuyus
Yeah.
that you will make funny noises.
Is it true?
I eat cabbage. I don't have that problem.
So it's a lie. It's just a myth.
I think if you don't do your Kegels, then yes, your vagina will loosen. So that is for sure a fact. And then the more children you have, the looser everything becomes, because your PC muscle, what I was telling you, what you exercise when you're doing Kegels, it carries the baby and it pushes the baby out.
Yeah.
So if it's too loose, I mean, if you carry baby, then it gets loose, then baby, then baby, you get what's happening. Yes. So you have to do Kegels. Even your doctor will tell you.
Okay.
The GYN will be like, yeah, have you heard of Kegels?
Now
And if they don't mention it, imagine dump that doctor, find a new one.
Okay. So
Yes.
there's someone anauliza, like asema drinking a lot of water make your nunu wet. Okay. I think that's an advice. Nelly gets asema I last for 4 hours when it's sex, and that's normal for him. Young
Who
man,
wants to shag you for 4 hours? Do you know how long it is? That's from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
he's like,
Who wants to have sex for that long?
You
I'm at
are
2
lying
a.m.
now.
to 6 in the morning. See, we have bills to pay. Dude, what? Are you a college kid? What's happening? No.
So Anthony just anasema these truck mistresses are the laziest in bed. Wow.
Really? They leave it all on the dance floor. They get home, they're like, oh,
Wow. And Rick Martin asema, I hope this platform promotes faithfulness in marriage. Yes, do all those to your woman. We would encourage you to go out
It
there.
is actually impossible to be faithful in your marriage if there's bad sex in your marriage.
Thank you. You said it all.
It is.
True.
It
Life is too
is.
short for bad sex.
It's very short, or it can be very long. Can you imagine 50 years bad sex? Who wants that? Can we just talk about sex and everybody learns how to have a good time, take care of their partner? Yes.
Okay. So, Sherry anasema, eating a lot of pineapples is good for your pussy. Is that true?
I don't know how true that is. Beyonce talked about, what did she say? Was it a watermelon she was talking about? Her song, Drunk in Love. I've heard about pineapples. You know, the vagina is self-cleaning. You don't need to put things in there. Sijui vinegar, I don't know who.
Oh, yeah.
Sijui funny soap.
Saumu, sijui nini.
Yeah, all that. You don't have to. The vagina is self-cleaning. It's fine. Leave your vagina alone.
So all those things, they're just destroying it? Ama, do they really work to some
also,
extent?
your vagina is supposed to be slightly acidic. So it's not supposed to have a neutral taste. It's supposed to be like acid. Like when you taste, it's like tasting an orange and saying I wanted a strawberry and you're upset. Like a vagina is a vagina. It's not going to taste like a strawberry. It's not designed to taste like a strawberry. Yes.
Okay.
So leave it alone. It's a bit acidic. It's a little bit tart to the taste. It's okay. When you drink wine, you don't start complaining, oh, sijui, I wanted
Yeah.
chili. I don't know, funny things. Yeah.
So, tuongeze that point, Kevin Gitonga anasema, what can make that pussy tight? We've been told to have Kegel exercises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. Wow. Victor, I can see you. Eli anasema, teach these men how to lick that thing. Kuna wengine wanaweza kula. Jesus.
No teeth. If you don't have teeth near your dick, why are your teeth near my clitoris? Like, let's just be honest.
No teeth.
No teeth. And then kiss a woman's vulva the way you'd kiss her lips. You don't bite my lips like, you know, like a soft kiss, kidogo tongue, then slowly you increase the intensity, do the same thing.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, what about for them? Okay, we've discussed about women. What about for them? What do you do for these men?
Forget the dudes. Let's talk about this.
You know, there are so many of them watching, so I'm asking on behalf of these
I
men.
don't know. I've never had a penis. Dudes, what do you guys want?
But what do you think would really satisfy a man?
I don't know. Different men like different things. I met a guy who's bisexual, and he told me nobody gives head like a man because men know
They
their way
already know.
around a penis. So maybe we're all doing a bad job. We don't know. But yeah. Have you watched the Jill Scott video?
Not yet.
With her, she was performing on stage and she starts playing with the microphone. This went viral like last year.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, fine. Because she plays anyway. Use your lips, avoid your teeth. Yeah, no teeth, and get your hands involved.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I ask?
And then lubricate it. So either you find lube that you like the taste of, or you use your saliva.
Okay.
Yes.
And you concentrate so much at the top, or you just concentrate on the whole thing?
The whole thing.
But you can dip it all in your mouth.
That's why I use your hands. Creates an illusion.
Okay.
Creates an illusion.
So guys, I've really tried. What about the balls? Do you have to do anything with the balls?
Depends on the guy. Some guys like it, some guys don't. Yeah.
Okay. Can you advise men to be shaving or not shaving?
This so I don't have an issue with hair. I find it weird that grown women shave.
What?
I do. I find it very bizarre.
Why not?
Were you expecting to have sex with a 10-year-old? No, you're expecting a grown woman. So why should I have no hair? I'm a grown woman. Like, not a child.
Okay.
There is hair on the playground.
What about now probably the sweat and all those things?
You can shower. I know it's the middle of a drought, but it has rained. People, can you shower? Can you shower?
Okay.
And while we're on the subject of hygiene, men, can you clip your nails and wash your hands before you go touching people? Don't have black nails. Don't have that thing that men, I've seen men in Central Province, that kalong fingernail.
Yeah, especially the last finger, yeah.
Cut it off. Please, God. What is that? What do you need it for? Why did I do sasa?
Like really. Haya, so tuone kama kuna mtu anataka kuuliza maswali. Kevin Gitonga anasema how many times is it recommended? Okay, I don't understand the context. Esther anasema yes, the hair helps in good friction. What? Really? Victor anasema nijikute nikinyonya nunu ya day mimi. Never. Don't ever trust an emo that can bleed for 4 days and still. Oh my God, Victor. What?
You're welcome to have sex with a man. Let's keep going.
Hey, the best comeback I've seen.
No, seriously, what's wrong with us women? He came from a woman. That's why he's here. You're a product of a woman's menstrual cycle. And then now you want to talk smack. Go shag a dude. Leave us alone.
Thank
Next.
you. Babina Mras anasema Valentine Jeroge, my crush. You're looking beautiful and loving the topic. Otherwise, our host is quite naive.
She has to ask all the questions.
Yes, for
that
you
you
guys.
are asking.
Because I'm pretty sure many of you are just watching and you're so shy of commenting because you don't have someone else to see. That's why I'm asking for you on your behalf. Eric anasema sleepy after sex. Is there any problem?
Sleeping?
Yeah, anasema ngaya anakuanga sleepy after sex. Does he have a
that's
problem?
what sex is supposed to do. Sex connects people. Sex puts you to sleep.
Okay.
It does.
So alafu na Brian anasema mimi hunyonya my girlfriend and likes it. Eli anasema how long should a guy last? Why are so people so concerned with the...
Because men are concerned with performance. They don't want women to walk away and say, you always the job.
But
so
they
they're
should focus...
concerned.
Oh my.
They're very concerned.
So I guess it all depends on your partner. If you want 16 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, it's all up to you, yeah?
Plus, sex is not all made the same. Sometimes you want a quickie. Sometimes you want to chill. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's raining outside. Doing Netflix and chill. Like we're going nowhere. Then you shag the whole afternoon. Like, you know what I mean? It's different.
Yes.
It's different.
Okay. Jacob anatupatia tip. Anasema use glycerin to make hair soft. Okay.
Okay.
Ron anasema thank you.
Actually, you know what?
Umenijibu
That's a
vizuri.
good point. Because I was saying people should keep their hair. Okay, I think people should keep their hair. Condition it.
How? By the glycerin that you've been told?
No, just your regular conditioner that you use up here. Just drop some on your pubes. Just
What?
keep
It
it soft.
works.
Keep it soft. Can you imagine getting on top of a guy and then he has those tundengundengus?
Guys, are you
And then
complaining?
you're trying some friction and then everything is just sore. Yes. So condition.
We are learning, my friend. We are learning.
Coconut oil is your friend.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So, MC Shaggy anasema you love the show. Asanti. Eric anasema how madem huwa wana squat maji almost amtungi. Kuna vile unaweza wapatia lesson at least ipungue hata kama itakwambia lita 5.
that much.
He's lying, yeah?
No one squats that much.
It's a lie. So
Plus, if a guy actually gets a woman to squat, he's so happy that it has actually happened. I don't think he
can even complain. Okay.
He'll wash his sheets. In fact, he'll hang them up when they're wet to show the neighbors, look at me.
So this question I like to ask. Does a kind of like keeping your pee inside help you in clitoral orgasm?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes the pressure of a full bladder makes it easier to have an orgasm. Yes.
We are learning.
Yes.
Kwa nasema maji inatoka haraka kunywa baba. Okay. Nakam Esther, is there a problem with girls who don't squat hiyo mingi? Some of us do drops. Hope my relatives ain't here. They won't see it.
They won't say. They'll be like, "Oh, in these streets, I've seen
is
my
there a problem?
No. Your body just does what it does. There's nothing wrong. It's like saying someone has a heavy period, someone has a light period. We are different.
We're different.
Yes.
So, and does creaming mean that you've already orgasm?
No. Some people scream and it's fake.
Cream.
Oh. No.
It's not part of orgasm.
Some women, when you have an orgasm, the lubrication like gushes out. So it feels, it's what people want to call female ejaculation. Yes.
Okay.
But not always. Yes. It also, see, there are different types of orgasms. You have like a very quick, short orgasm. Sometimes you have an orgasm that builds and then finally you have it. Different ones, I think you get a different physical response. Yes.
Let me ask.
But that's about a woman knowing herself, because also different times of the month, it's easier to have an orgasm than others. So women change. We're different.
This thing called orgasm, how do you know you've reached there?
No, it's like asking me to describe chicken. It's true. It's like asking me to describe the taste of chicken. It's such a different.
Juicy, it's sweet. Anyway, but for those guys who don't know.
Okay, so there's like a buildup of tension and then a release. But now that release could be very intense and short. It could be 2 seconds. Some people, it's very intense and long. Some people you build up, it's like a small orgasm, then finally the big orgasm. I don't know, it's hard to explain to people.
It's hard to explain.
The first time I had an orgasm, I thought I was going to pee. I ran to the toilet.
You didn't shake?
No.
You didn't feel like your brain is kind of...
It was also the first time I was having sex, so I didn't know. So the guy's like, well, come back. I'm like, no, you need to pee. And I came back, he's like, I think you're having an orgasm.
Wow.
Yes.
So
you're not alone if you're not sure. It happens. Eventually you learn.
Yeah. Erika anauliza nice topic. Wow, dem hatosheki na game. Shida inakuanga gani? Steffi, acha ni combine na hiyo. Steffi anauliza the orgasms are those truly liberated. There's someone who's asking Kevin anasema which one do you have personally? I think no, I can't say whatever. I'm just asking guys on your behalf. This is not me. Kajwal anasema hair conditioning for a vagina. Anasema ana hofia chemical ishike vagina.
Hold on, let's be clear. You can't see a vagina. Yes, a vagina is inside of a woman. You can put your fingers in it, but you can put your penis in it, but you can't see it. Okay. What you see on the outside is the vulva.
So there's no problem with
so I'm not saying put conditioner inside your vagina. Let's be clear. I'm saying put conditioner on your pubic hair. It's here. You can see it even when you're standing. Yes, yes.
Okay. So kuna swali nilikuwa tumeuliza dema hatosheki na game. Shida inakuanga gani?
Hatosheki aje, like she's not having an orgasm or she can't have enough sex?
Okay, so tani combine here Wycliffe anauliza dem anasema Joe amekujibu amesema dem hatosheki na game ni mkamba obvious.
It's tribalism, yo. I'm still waiting for the woman who has screwed a Masai or a Kalenjin. Can you tell us?
There's so many comments. Like I'm really trying, and you know sometimes you have to kind of read before, so
yes.
You get kind of in it. So even Sasama, I like it when it's very hairy. What is a G-spot? Oh my god. Haya, yeah, pia ujui. Even Asama, hey, describe orgasm. Why are we shy?
So we've described it.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to describe it. So let me ask for you. Okay, there's someone who had posted, I had seen it before. Alikuwa anauliza, do you hold the tension when being rubbed on the clit? Or do you kind of feel free? I'm gonna loosening up. For the ladies are the ones who will understand. When a guy is kind of licking your clit, do you kind of hold yourself in? Do you kind of let go, or do you kind of push out? I assume you're doing a Kegel exercise.
No, forget the Kegels. Just lean back and enjoy. Don't hold. Don't do. If a guy is going down on you, there's no point in flexing and whatever. Okay, I guess it could help if it helps you in your sexual pleasure. If it increases the pleasure, then do it. I don't know. Experiment. See what happens.
I am going to experiment.
Because you'll have sex another time. Like, you see what I'm saying? Experiment, see what happens. Because also at different points you'll respond differently. Because I was going to say yes, relax and enjoy. Then I was like, yeah, but sometimes if you hang on to it and then you release at some point, it works better for you.
Yeah.
So experiment.
Experiment with it.
Yeah.
Hi. So guys, we were keeping the topic was does size really matter? We've already gone past there. We already got orgasm, to go sex positions. Namlilane. If you have a short dick, doggy style. Say doggy style is the best for them. If you have a long one.
If you have a long one, you want to avoid. So if you have a short penis, you want to go for deep penetration. The best thing for you is if your woman can get her knees.
Okay.
That allows you very deep penetration. So if you have a long penis, that's not the position for you.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you feel that it's kind of painful at the end, it means that you either have a
If what's
Let's
painful-
assume there's friction. Okay, let's assume there's enough lubrication.
Okay.
If you feel pain when a dude is kind of inserting his dick inside, what usually is the problem?
then maybe you could be turned on but also not lubricated.
Okay.
Yes, you could be. And then and this happens for like women who are like around menopause or whatever. You have a hormonal issue, so sometimes you're turned on but you're not lubricated. So for that, buy lube.
By lubrication.
Yeah, buy lubrication. If you're feeling pain like inside like the cervix, maybe the guy is just going too hard and he's just hitting your cervix. Sometimes tilting your pelvis as a woman, like if you do this or that, you know what I mean, then it changes the angle of penetration. So sometimes you can decrease the penetration or you can increase it. Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, so
So
guys,
that's why it's different. Like if you're on top of a guy and you roll your waist, like you're whining. It makes a difference. Yes.
so that's where it comes in.
Yes, you don't have to just go up and down. You can,
Or like this,
Tingisha
round and
kiuno,
round.
yes.
Yeah, that's what I was actually asking earlier.
Yes, and you can do it like during doggy style, whatever. Yes, you can do it. Changes for you. It changes the penetration, the angle of penetration, so it feels different.
Okay.
Yes.
And what are the tips for when riding? Like when you're seated on a guy, seated on a chair. So what are the tips for someone who's riding?
I think this one is her own question. Yes.
I know I'm the naive one.
I think this one is Kaz is like, what I'm doing tonight. My weekend plan. I'm a big fan of experimenting and coming to your sex life with a playful attitude. It depends on the chair. Like, can your feet hit the ground or not? Like, because if your feet can touch the ground, then winding your waist is easier than if your feet are dangling and you're trying to find some. It's my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so experiment.
Experiment.
If it's a couch like this,
It depends.
if it's a bed and you can hold the whatever, it changes things. You know what I mean? Like different things. Just use
So
what's
what to
available.
experiment?
Yes, just use what's available.
Aya. So Mary, naona unaita sherehe mkuja msome comments. George Kibe nasema ati you're following uko tu sana huku. Washina wanza is quite normal, it's very normal. Abana unauliza utaenda, there's a pastor who was asking. There's a pastor who was asking us kama tumeendea huduma namba. Have you people taken your huduma?
What we told not to.
He's a pastor.
See now, do my number. What you gonna do?
He's trying to pretend that he's not following the sex conversation,
He's concerned about us and now who do my numbers. Yes.
Jamal was saying you must be having a guy who's expert like you. A normal guy will bore you, I think.
That's not true. Anyway.
Rugi anasema what reference is better, kumwaga au kukojoa? Okay.
Ati what?
What reference is better, kumwaga au kukojoa? I don't know what he meant.
I don't know what that is. That about the Tanzanian word? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. He's a guy from Tanzania.
I don't know.
Okay. So, John anasema is it normal for a guy not to let you hit it? Not to let you before achukue huduma namba. Okay, where is it all come? Is huduma
Wait,
namba a
what's
certain
Is it a
word?
joke?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Kip Kemo anasema you must be the most romantic woman. Steffi anasema the bestest for me is slow sex and it builds up so fast. You have to rev the engine and slowly build up. Okay.
Yes.
Eric anasema doggy style ni safe kama ama nisijaribu. I'm tempted ama nitawachwa. Okay.
Is that a man or a woman?
Eric Chepsisor. I think yako na dick kubwa so anauliza kama anaweza fanya doggy style.
You can try. Your partner will tell you. You can try and tell her to do the moving.
Although anasema I'm taking
Then you
notes.
see if she bangs against you, just know your dick is not as big as you think it is.
Jumla anaweza songa mbele if you're really hurting. Yes. Although anauliza I'm taking notes nikikula njugu yangu pole pole.
I can see you like.
Elizaza tu kutetema kama generator wakati kukojoa. Shida ni nini? Kutetema kama generator wakati wa kukojoa. Shida ni nini?
So
I think
they
out of
actually
Tanzania.
kukojoa is to actually have an orgasm.
Yes.
Most people do shake during an orgasm.
So it's normal.
It's normal. It's very normal.
Okay.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that you've gone crazy or something else.
No.
All right. So I think ni yule kwa namaanisha. TZ Kiswahili is kind of different.
Okay.
Kuria unaanza what's the normal optimum size of a dick? We said it's 7 inches.
6.
6 or 6.
1,000 bob note. That's the average the length of a penis. In this part of the world, if you're in Southern Sudan, things are a little different. If you're in Sudan, they just are.
Anthony anasema reverse cowgirl is always heavenly, lakini kama hujawahi jaribu, please don't try. Utavunjwa mjulus. Okay. Kuna wale wana see, in case you read it badly.
This thing of writing it badly, it's a very rare thing.
It doesn't happen.
Okay, so the theory is the guy is lying down, his penis is up, right?
Yes.
The girl is on top, but she's facing his feet, right? That's the reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
So the idea is that if she goes up and down too fast, she could actually break the penis. I think it's been made famous by movies or shows like Grey's Anatomy, but I don't think it's actually...
It's impossible.
I don't think it's impossible. I just think there are outlying things that end up in movies. Like they are normal, but I don't think it's actually normal.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's actually normal.
Okay.
Yeah, you just enjoy your reverse cowgirl. The view is amazing. Sitting a woman's there, nini, kila kitu, tap kidogo, everything jiggles. Right?
Yes.
So that's why guys like the whole reverse cowgirl thing, yes.
Oh, it's because of the jiggling.
It's a full view of you doing all the work. You just need to lean back and watch and enjoy.
I never knew.
Yes.
Hiya, me, I'm learning, guys.
So you're learning.
Taking notes.
Because let's be honest, for men and women, sex is different. Men do most of the work in most positions. So reverse cowgirl, the guy actually gets to
relax.
And then you're not looking at his face, you've looked the other way, he's just enjoying the view, everything feels good. Like, yeah, I think that's why men like reverse cowgirl.
Hiya. For guys, when you just join in, we've been taught a tip, like if you want to delay your guy coming, you just pluck it.
I didn't. Where?
Okay, you just press
that top,
a bit.
pull, tag, kidogo, like a maskio, like this thing. That's it, don't yang.
Most sasa mimi nangoja practical sasa. Sawesh wasema, can you demonstrate some positions please?
No, I'm not going
just
to demonstrate position.
Sefi anasema musha kwa confident sana, jumelan enough. Rocking anasema huyo guest ni expert kweli. She seems to be a very sweet girl.
I am
just go look for her.
It's true.
How can people get you?
Valentine.Joroge Instagram.
Valentine.Joroge Instagram. You got it. Ron anasema, so above all, ni style gani poa? Style zote ni poa, it just depends on your partner. Rocky anasema ingekuwa vizuri if you can demonstrate that we are two. Look at you people. Socks anasema leg it in the shower to the kitchen table. It's very nice. Okay, he's a suggestion, a position for us. Pauline anasema you're following here chini ya maji. Me, I know you people. That's why I was asking questions on your behalf. Actually, neka kuna mtu akona keep comment anasema can I come for a road test? Oh my god. Gla Opo anasema, do you have any video?
Video of what? Like actually having sex? I'm not a porn star.
Not like having sex, probably these things, discussing all this.
Oh, okay. On Facebook, Ask Valentine.
Okay,
yes.
There you go.
I answer people's questions. But no, there are no anti-practicals or anti-nude. But yes, I answer people's questions.
Okay. Sasa najaribu kupata comments. Okay, watu wanapoa. Gla anasema husband snatcher niko classes za sex hapa.
Ati husband snatcher. Okay, now please do not snatch somebody's husband. What kind of feminist are you? What kind of woman are you? Get your own husband. Wanaume ni we.
So Eric anasema, I'm rushing home, ready after your sweet topic. I'm already on fire. I was saying any home, just go to your lovely husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriend, tafadhali.
Buy wine and condoms.
Wow. Babino anasema niambie show inaanza saa ngapi? We just started, so we are sorry if you missed it. You can just restart it from the top once the show ends. Looking at some oh my god, there's so many comments. Moina anasema, is it an African to have oral, anal and threesome?
Who cares about African? If it feels good, you just do it.
I didn't make this miss.
No, but it's the truth. If I told you it's a Kikuyu thing to do from 100 years ago, would you do it? Does that make you want to do it? FGM is very African. We don't want that.
Like, so, you know, like Museveni alikuwa ban oral sex in Uganda.
Okay, who wants to shag Museveni? Hands up. Nobody. Next. Just keep it moving. I'm not being rude, but a lot of things have been called African and they hold us back. A lot of things have been called un-African and really we should be embracing them.
True.
Whether this thing is African or not African, I think pleasure is a human thing. And actually God gave us a clitoris. Women are the only animal that have something that an organ that is purely for pleasure.
Oh.
Yes, we have a clitoris. It does nothing else. You men, you pee out of your penis, you do other things, you ejaculate from it. Women, it's just a clitoris. It is a sign, if nothing else, that Jesus loves you. Enjoy.
Okay. Ronald nasema, can I follow on Instagram? Yes. Valentine.njoroge. Tashi unasema ati threesome with a strike you do is not nice. Rekene more. So yamekata hiyo part ya threesome.
Who said threesome?
On you channel alikuwa ameuliza anal, threesome and oral. Whether it's African. So alikuwa ameuliza vitu tatu.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, I don't know if it's your thing and you want to have a threesome, everyone's a consenting adult. Why not? As long as you're being safe.
Yes.
I find threesomes tricky to manage. Like if everyone's having protected sex, you know, you can't move one condom. Like you can't go from one vagina to the next.
Yeah, how do they even do it though?
So you'd have to take it off. And then if it's one guy and two chicks, if there are two guys, everyone needs a condom. Like it's just, I find the mechanics of a threesome and safe sex quite complex.
True.
Yes. But hey, a lot of people love threesomes. Knock yourself out. Someone would say they are very actually African because of polygamy. So someone would say it's the African way. Yeah. So
Lawyer Mora unauliza, can family pills make a woman not to like sex?
Yes.
Oh wow. As in the libido.
Because it's a different level of hormone than is your regular level of hormone. So sometimes it can interfere and decrease your your libido.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yes.
Kipto nasema African
but there are different kinds of pills. Don't use that as an excuse like to get off. There are different kinds of pills. So you can find what works for you. Like some have less progesterone or less estrogen, whatever, but there are different types. There are different brands, different dosage. So just figure out what works and talk to your doctor.
Interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Abdi nasema, you look exactly like my ex. Really? Sawish nasema,
oh, we look alike. What do you mean?
Sawish nasema, Valentine, I love your teachings. I have learned new things. Mwasa nasema, leo wife atajua nimelearn vitu. Tashi anasema, threesome when you're married, apana. MD.
But it's up to you to create the marriage that works for you guys.
It's true. It's true.
Yes.
Eric anasema, you are my hero, celebrating you. Asante sana. Anthony Muguni anasema, does pee licking cause cancer?
Penis licking? Or?
Pussy licking.
Why would it cause cancer?
I'm even wondering how.
Okay, actually, hold on. If theoretically you go down on a woman who has HPV, which causes cervical cancer, because cervical cancer is actually an STD, then you could get throat cancer.
Wow.
You could, theoretically.
Anja.
Which is why, like, some people say if you're going to go down on a woman, then you should use some kind of protection. Yes. Like a female condom or that kind of thing, yes.
Oh, wow.
Because you spread the female condom like over the vulva and then now you go down on the woman.
Never heard of such a thing.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So we are about to wind up. So let me take your last questions and a comments. Jamal Buta anasema, that girl is pretty. I love her outlook. Hey, leo umependwa.
Hey, yay! I should come back. Mingi love.
Yeah. Eli Kibla anasema, suggestion. This topic ikuwe kila wiki. Is that every single week? Nixon anasema, when you feel to have sex but unfortunately you don't get it, allow to satisfy the urge and you masturbate, is it really healthy to do so?
It's fine.
Yes, it's fine for you to masturbate.
It's fine. And ladies, especially girls, I've heard this from so many girls I've mentored. You're like in Form 2, Form 3, you have a boyfriend, then he starts telling you he has blue balls, he could die. That is a lie. no one has ever died of blue balls. A man's body will absorb the sperm and change it into something else. No, it's true.
No, I've had that so many
Guys go
times.
around saying, oh, look at me, I'm going to die. You won't die, you'll be fine.
So what do they do? Do they need to wank it off? Am I
No,
okay?
your body takes care of it.
For real, there's nothing like blue balls.
No, there's nothing like blue balls.
Hey, treasure secrets zenu.
Yes, there's nothing like blue balls. Like, you'll be turned on, you'll get over it. See, even us, we get turned on sometimes, and
you just forget
women get
about
turned on all the time. We turn up for sex. You guys get your nut. What do we get? A lot of us get nothing. And what happens to us? Do we die? So we're still walking. So the next day, you're still like, baby, I want breakfast.
Wow.
So no, you will not die from a tea. Oh, he turned me on and I didn't have an orgasm. She turned me on, I didn't have an orgasm.
So kuna kitu kama blue balls.
Is that the phrase? Is that yes.
Shower jua. Benjamin nasema cervical cancer is not in and itself is a socially transmitted disease. Okay, ana support kenye umesema. Rukingi nasema female condom is very cumbersome. True or no?
It's true.
Lucky nasema
It's a bit big, it makes noise. It sounds like, you know that jwala? That's why people don't like the female condom.
Aya, Anthony just for us after the show, kindly save it where we can access it for future reference. Guys, you said after this show ends, it will be available as a recorded version. Hapo enda kwa our videos, Facebook Live, utaziona. Don't worry, it's gonna be there. Keep your notes. Are you married? Who else? There's another comment I had asked. There's someone who said that they are single and ready to mingle over here. So you guys can chat with each other. Are you married?
I'm not married, but I'm not available.
Awesome. I think those are our last comments. Someone I would like to meet you with my girl for more teachings. Do you have a class or an office?
Ask Valentine on Facebook.
Thank you.
Yes.
See, unauliza virgin where our tent iko east side. Don't worry. Ila sema but teach people also to stick to lovers and improve their game, please. That's what we are trying to do.
That's actually what we've been talking about. We haven't talked about one night stands, have we? So we've talked about like, you know, anyway.
Yes. So Kipto nasema Kenyans na sex ni kama NOS na corruption. Jesus. You guys got comments. Moro nasema thanks, you're watching from Qatar. Thank you so much. Paul nasema you're missing someone already. Si nasema these people are watching wanapenda sex sana. Ana comment on how many people are watching.
Someone who has had sex with a Maasai man to tell us about, or a Kalenjin man.
Aya basi so.
Or a Kikuyu man with a guati. See, we asked.
Aya, for the next 2-3 minutes, I will try pastime. Guys, able to ambia if you've ever had sex with a Maasai, Kalenjin, was it Kale? Kalenjin and
Kikuyu.
A Kikuyu with a Ngwati.
Who have that guati, that kaskin, whatever, that traditional circumcision method. Yes, want to know what it was like.
Was sex any different? Able to party in the next 2 minutes on comment. So in the meantime, next one is masturbation really healthy? I think it's fine. It's okay.
Go ahead, touch yourself.
Explore yourself.
People asking me at you, aren't you available?
So Nelly anauliza teach about ways of screaming.
Okay. Really? Now in 2 minutes? Screaming? Like wailing, like screaming out loud.
I think ati njia za kuscream. Ama naona, you see there are people who like pretend. Unapeleka kamuan kaku pretend.
But if you're putting on this performance, are you even enjoying sex?
So you're supposed to, but it does
you're
make
so
a
busy
noise.
Performing, it's like an R&B.
So even keeping quiet is okay?
It is. Actually, it's a game you can play with your partner. Try and have silent sex. Yes. Try and have silent sex. It might turn you on. I don't actually think it's possible to be completely silent. I also don't think it's natural to be screaming till the neighbors are hearing you. But yeah, I don't think silent sex is also. Just try and have silent sex.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna try tonight.
Yes.
Samia anauliza, can I have Valentine's number? Ama nampata wapi? Amesema uzampata Instagram at valentine.njoroge or Ask Valentine on Facebook.
Yes.
So Fiza anasema mimi nauliza na hii clit mrefu kama kidole, is it normal?
How many people have that clitoris?
It is around.
Have I seen it in real life? I don't think so.
I think when in high school, because we used to all be naked in our room as we're changing. I think I've ever seen one.
Was it an actual clitoris or was it?
I think the vulva was too long.
Yes, you see.
Yeah, I think the vulva was too long. Yeah. So I think it's normal for some people. Like
Kidole, like this. Are you sure? Now I'm going to look. Now I want to Google extra long
research more
images.
Okay, so Sawes, can you talk more about ngwate? Because wako nayo. So we're waiting to see ladies, or rather hear from ladies who've had a ngwate or a Kale or a Masai and how their sex experience was. Mwende nasema na Meru pia wako poa. Anto nasema Meru men are strong. Esther Wanjiru anasema I did with a Masai. He had a ngwate and was really sweet.
Thank you. A great endorsement for Masai men everywhere.
So Ryan Maura anasema ngwate who una feel hadi esophagus ikisakata rumba.
Oh, that is so funny.
Cyril Lasben anasema ngwate uwi mwadhani huwa unamwaga mpaka zile hazijakomaa. Oh, so really people love this.
Yeah, so women, okay, thank you. Thank you so much, ladies, for letting us know. Okay.
Tashi Valencia anasema Rwandese have ngwate ina scrub mtu sana and si mbaya, especially when it makes you squat. Men utasema tetema is real. You don't feel your feet. I'm posting for a friend. It's okay, Tashi.
We're all about to get visas. Do we need visas to go to Kigali?
Kiptu anauza Amakalenzina, how do you penetrate a virgin? Wow. Lina, now what is this ngwate thing? Is that
make sure the virgin is lubricated.
Oh, the virgin.
Yes.
Okay.
And then ask her to get on top. She'll be shy because she doesn't know what she's doing, but that way she can really control penetration.
Tips
Yes.
for us.
Yes.
I love it.
Instead of going like the guy's on top and then it's painful. So it's better if the woman is on top and then she can slowly
Yeah.
dip down. Yes.
Yeah, but you can still say a virgin. It's not bad. We are not dead. We're still alive.
I used to say that before I had a child. I used to be like, those who can't do teach. Me, I've never had sex.
So, acha tuone comments za mwisho za Kale na Masai. Honorable Gilisho anasema, oh, my love, my culture, ngwate. Umezoea ngwate. Mwene anasema Meru have ngwate pia.
How have people kept this secret away from all of us? All these Nairobi boys going to the doctor, getting the whole foreskin taken. Kumbe, a small something would have made a huge difference.
Imagine.
Now, let me ask you. So, for the people who... Okay, you're saying Merus have ngwatis, but Merus are also typically, stereotypically, very much into circumcision. Like the last 3 tribes in Kenya into FGM are Somalis, Merus, and Kisis. So, how does that impact sex for a woman if you've been through FGM? Now I want to know, are you a woman? Have you been through FGM? Have you had sex with a Meru guy?
Oh,
It's
yes.
a very specific question.
And how do you have it? Because because you've had FGMs, they cut that thing. They cut the vulva.
The small tip of the clitoris, but inside, but where the majority of the clitoris is, you can still have sexual pleasure. But it depends on the type of FGM. If they've like stitched your whole vulva together, now we've changed subjects. Look at your face, you're so stressed.
No, I'm like, oh my God, no, I can feel the pain.
Yes, yes. But I'd like to know, because supposedly you see all these tribes that we've talked about, they all had FGM, and some of them still practice. But supposedly that gwati was supposed to be pleasurable for the woman.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because they're taking away one and adding on to the other.
Yes. So I've always wondered
how that
then
goes.
You know you can't ask your guka some questions.
Yes.
Yes.
So acha nione Kip Kemo inasema Valentine come for ngwate. Ujue. David wasema wamnyonyezi. Anthony wasema new debate ngwate ama kitu kubwa ma toothpick. Tumechange topic. Mimi nataka rada. Brian wasema sijatahiriwa, can I make a girl enjoy? Brian Okelo.
Yes. Most of Europe is not circumcised. They're fine.
Fito za ongeni kuhusu matiri sahi. What is matiri?
I don't know.
So nasema Valentine, can you start a vlog YouTube? It can help more. Alikuwa nayo, but then she stopped.
Oh, yes, I stopped.
So, Honorable Gillish Nasama, you mean this thing has so many accolades like this? Just recently, a girl poured like 3 jugs of water on my bed because of the so-called ngwati. I almost cut it.
I dare you.
He's trying to
I
praise himself.
dare you. I know what 3 jugs. And he's acting like he doesn't know. Ah, you mean? So special.
Yeah. So guys, I don't think kuna mtu mwingine anaongezea about hiyo story. Watu wamenyamazia ama unless they're really typing. So Ryan asema ngwatis, you even PRMS him, even promise him that you'll buy him a brand new Njulus with more ngwatis. Looking at some, do you play music? If so, play me Pillow Talk by Zayn. Anataka kuleta request. Mary asema boro hai.
This is not a radio show, Pole.
Nicholas Achola, actually I have learned a lot from you people, more so during virginity breakage. So the people who are listening to that.
Yes.
Hi, Abasi. So guys,
and it's good actually that you're concerned about your partner, because yes, losing your virginity can be kind of traumatizing for a lot of women. So yes, take care of your partner. Tell her to get on top and buy lube.
Sawa. So guys, I have actually tumepisha time yetu, and we really love you guys for watching. Till next week on Friday. I was on Jessica Lacals and Valentine Joroge. Make sure to follow her. Valentine.Joroge on Instagram.
Yes.
Ask Valentine on Facebook.
I'm waiting for new followers.
Yeah. So guys, bye. Bye.
Thank you. This was fun.